Another one, the Hot Facts with Robert Reese podcast. We got one, people. We're doing a little bit of DoorDash ride along also, so we got that going on at the same time. I'll be able to go over the title here and have you been documented on social media. Okay, watch this video is what it says, and it's a little crazy on how it works, okay? But before any of that, if you are brand new 2020 in, my name is Robert Reese. I go by Hot Facts with Robert Reese. I am the official news channel of the gig economy, okay? That means anything that has to do with DoorDash or Uber Eats or any type of delivery service job, anything to where you are a 1099, you have clientele, repeat customers, all of that. We go over lots of that. But aside of that, this is a variety channel. There's tons of stuff to look at, tons of stuff to get into. Check out the short section of the channel. It is really, really great. Really great. I don't want to toot my own horn, but a lot of people like to stop by and have fun. So take a look at the full channel. But this right now is the next episode of the Hot Facts with Robert Reese podcast. And I got to talk about this documentation thing, okay? I got to talk about the documentation thing. For one thing here, I've been doxxed on, people in my family have been doxxed on social media. Other people I have been involved with on social media have been documented, and we got to understand, and we'll break this down so we can try to get into the psyche of someone who wants to be known as a doxer, is what they would say. Not a boxer, but a doxer, a full-fledged documenter. That's what they want to do. They don't want to do it in the right way. They want to do it in the wrong way. Okay, coincidentally, I just happened to just go click on Mr. Flex's to see what was going on. Had a feeling that because I have not been, in the loop with all of that, but my content's been going up. I have not been mentioning them or anything. And I just had a feeling that, my name was going to be brought up. My wife had the itch first. So then I was like, all right. So my title was already my title for this actual live stream. It just so happened today that I get to include myself and bring in that to let you guys know a few things, okay? Number one, it's not a cool thing to document people, all right? Tammy thing, it's a channel over on Rumble, people. It's a channel over on Rumble, and something about sitting on the couch or something else like that to get like some therapy or something. But all they do is just dox people. It's a channel over there on social media that does this, and she was over there on Mr. Flex's, and as always, the community destroyers were speaking about Eli and something about deactivation. She said something about deactivation, and Flex said no. Robert was the one that was deactivated. She didn't know anything. She said what for? It was sexual. Whatever Flex said. I have the actual video. The video's never been taken down. I put the video up when it happened. Secondly, one thing about documentation that I want to get into on why it's wrong, they tried to document my brother, and by saying that the person that shows up as Kenneth is my brother, and my brother's name is Kenneth. I don't have a brother named Kenneth. The obituary's been up. I've said his name on all my family's videos. He's introduced himself here with Real Talk with Roy as his real name. His real name is in his music that he does. It's in the title of his actual music. I say his name all the time. So then she said he does have one when that's false. When this person went to go ahead, roll that up and document me to the point to where to put a whole lot of stuff out there that people had no business knowing. But if you want to document someone, that's what they will go ahead and do. But even going through all that information, they still tried to say and lie, which is misinformation now, Flex. So you got to start removing that from your channel, okay? instantly, because that's misinformation. I don't have a brother named Kenneth. I never had one. That part of trying to document me last night backfired. I don't have that. I have a video up, and you tried to tell her, well, it took them 6 months and all this other stuff, and she said, oh, well, maybe they did make a mistake. But go figure. Well, I wouldn't put it past them. Or what does Mrs. Reese think? We already had all of that stuff. But to sit there and say that, yes, indeed, his brother's name is Kenneth, and for Flex, for you to sit up here and vouch for her saying that and not you, when my brother's been on my channel and I call him by his name. I call him by his real name. So, but you agreeing with that narrative on your channel is classified under misinformation. But you guys tried to document me and do that. So now I'm letting you know on documentation right now that I will be flagging that part, because that is misinformation. And you're trying to do it. And she was like, well, you know, he does lurk. He does lurk. Yeah, keep it there. Don't do nothing like that with me. Now, this same person that did this to me, there's a channel out there that is going through a... The same person went and fully documented him. Now, even though they have something going on with court and they got to go back and forth, the situation made for this same person to put his actual address, okay, and his real phone number that only you should be having with him, not everybody. So you just documented this guy to receive hate mail, prank calls, and everything else. This is what documenting people can do, okay? It can be very, 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 very bad. Someone can get hurt over these things. And then you got to figure out, well, why would they want to document someone? You got to ask yourself that. Why would they want to document someone? You got to try to put yourself into the head of some of these people. When someone is losing at something and they can't win, they'll try to grab and get any advantage that they can. I.e., I'm going to cheat, lie, cheat, and steal like Eddie Guerrero. I'm going to lie, cheat, and steal. That's what they do. That's what they do. Here's how they lie and cheat and steal. They go ahead and pilfer your information. They can go ahead and get it. They go ahead and pay for it. Go ahead and get some stuff like that. But then they're going to lie. They're going to have information and purposely say, well, here, I'm going to go ahead and put this and give it to somebody else, but I'm going to say that this is what it really means. And then they got to hear some drama talk and all type of stuff from everybody else. Everybody else. It will hit your home. It will hit your home. Okay? There's a reason why in the hip hop world, you all know how Pop Smoke, he came out here, and when he took that picture, just a little part of the address from that mansion was up there. And what did the goons go and do? Man, they went and had everybody looking for the address, and guess what? Somebody died. Someone died. It's not cool. If you're going to get information on someone, you're supposed to not use it in a harmful way that is going to show super malice. Super malice. You're not supposed to do that at all. You don't know, people can have kids, and some of these crazy people out there may show up to your kid's school, and you guys just say, oh no, it's all fun and games. It's part of trolling, documenting people and putting up all their personal addresses and giving up their real phone numbers. It's just all fun and games. You only see the real creeps on TV go stalk their kids and kidnap them. That only happens on TV, right? That only happens on TV. What I am gonna do is I'm gonna play, okay? I'm gonna play the part that I heard with Tammy and Flex. Okay, can you go to it for me? And we're gonna listen to it. This is and this is for educational purposes only, people. This is how someone that is a documenter and a community destroyer, this is how they act. And we got people in our proximity that are doing this. Okay. Oh.
What does Mrs. Reese think about that? Oh, that's a good question.
Oh, she knows. It's when she thought he was doing some idiots. Yeah.
Oh, that's bold. If you could, I would have a problem with. I always thought it was kind. That's interesting, though.
Here we go.
Sexual harassment. That was Robert's.
Okay.
I never been deactivated.
Oh, well, then he's just a liar. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, I never been deactivated. That was Roberts was deactivated, not me.
Oh, was he? Oh, dear.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
He's not gonna like it. A sexual harassment.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Now check this out. There's been Dashing Trader's been deactivated like a gazillion times. Van has, Nova Hustles, Sam Lee, Bud Soda, Uberlift Phoenix. I can name a whole lot more names, but here's how someone who is trying to incite and trying to start some drama will try to document. No, that was Robert who got deactivated. And then it goes into, for what? He's not gonna like this. Sexual harassment. That's not what it said. I have the video up. It says everything. Okay? It says everything. She goes, ooh, wow, to show interest. Ooh, I didn't know that. Duh. All you guys do is talk about Eli. Duh. That's what happens there. But that's how it starts, people. That's how it starts. You can go back and check out that full thing. Go back to Mr. Flex's live from yesterday. Go to Mr. Flex's live from yesterday, and you can see how that goes. Okay. Now they did a little stop on me right there. They were like, all right, he might be lurking and things like that. Let's go ahead and just stop. Okay, let's go ahead and stop. Tammy is already, people, she's already brought up my child support case and my mother-in-law's house, my father-in-law's house, my parents' house, mom rest in peace, my parents' house, my brother's address, my sister-in-law. They brought up all those addresses and cities on where they reside. They have done that. Well, I was also a victim of being threatened to have my deceased son's videos put on pornography sites. Okay. I was threatened with that, as far as I'm going to threaten to document you like this and dox you like this and make up stuff and create stuff and throw it up there. The same group. I was a victim of all that. But there's one difference with Hot Facts. I went in there, slung it out, gave information to verify the information so it was not mis and false information. And I went from there. There's a lot of people that don't know how to articulate themselves to get that point across on what is going on. And we have bullies out there that once they do it to someone, what happens is the other people will start saying, oh, I'm not going to mess with them. They come over here to this platform or this platform. I'm going to let them do it. Man, I don't want to be doxxed. I don't want to do anything else like that. Now, let me bring up something that I did this morning. Damian Blaze is out there, and I know he's watching. I gave him a copyright strike. I gave him a copyright strike this morning. They took the video down. The video that I went up there and you know, my video is entitled The Live, It's Time to Go Ham, where I went one-on-one with J Ram to clear up all of the misinformation and facts that he tried to make false, because he's the person that said that he was gonna put my son on the dark web and stuff and try to dox me like that, while Tammy was documenting me with my child support cases and all that. They tried to hit me with all that at the same time, y'all. Same time, y'all. So Damian Blaze put up the whole pretty much me and J without you saying any words, not using any commentary, not doing any of that. It was no fair use, and YouTube made it very, very easy now, because all you have to do is, when you go on the app now, you just go ahead, you go to report, it'll take you straight to where it is. It's gonna, if that video there is gonna bring up the URL there of that exact video. It's gonna ask you to cross-reference, go to your video, get the URL there, put that up, it brings up your video. Now you just put on the time frame on his video to exactly how long it goes. You put it on in, they cross-reference it just like that. They're also seeing if the fair use is also all the way in play. So he got his, because people, I'm a monetized channel, and I'm a channel that has a lot that's riding on it. Okay, anything that can hurt my name, when people making up stuff that's not true, you're gonna get that strike. That's what it's there for. And he has like 8 accounts. So this one account has a strike. He has more. He has more accounts. But I just hit him. Okay, I just hit him this morning. He knows, and he hasn't. I just hit him this morning. So I'm just letting you guys know, with this documenting thing, the doxing, if you are doxing and you are using it for ill intent and it's misinformation being spread, I'm just gonna send it through to you. I'm just gonna let you know. Here is how you handle someone when you're dealing with the people that want to dox everyone. While they are doing it, people, they also have to prove that what they are doing is not malicious with the ill intent. That's what they have to do. So these people that do this, they're evil. They're evil. And it sucks, because you can get someone to try to document you just like that. Let's just go like this, how far it goes. Real Talk with Roy. There's a channel of an outspoken gentleman out there, and he tells it like it is and not like it was from his own perspective. People, go ahead, check out Real Talk with Roy. Good channel there. If you just want to hear it, he'll tell you. Something with the gentleman who is now friends with the group that documents, had one of their own buddies play a video of Real Talk with Roy that they didn't think the video was still on up. Okay, they put it back up there as a joke. Real Talk with Roy gets fired because Flex, the person who was up there having a good time with Tammy and them, his channel allowed it, and they all laughed and joked about it. Roy got fired. You know how Roy got fired? Someone took it way too far to go and contact his employer. We got people that will go not only try to watch your kids and stuff, they'll contact your employers. They'll get you fired from your job, and they're documenting you. It's not a coincidence that happened. I had to interview with Roy. We spoke about the whole thing. To this day, Roy says Reese had nothing to do with it. Zero culpability. 0%. 0%. Okay? How Roy got documented happened on this person that has an interest with Tammy and J Ram and all them, who have an infatuation with Eli, and they have the same type of setup. They're taking the GLM from Eli. All their people put money in it, and they all have a voice in the part. Flex takes money from, you know, like Thunder may have dropped the rack. Thunder out there dropping Sam Lee dollars. on Flex. Come on now. That shit ain't right there. That don't even sound right. But Flex has, and there's a Noah, Light, went up there. He had to go back and put it up because he paid the 170. And these people that are going there paying get a part to say and do their thing. Coincidentally, Flex has a common interest with these people. He had his own friend get fired, and he refused to own up to do it. But he wants to go out there and put up false information on someone that's sitting up there that has documented my family, my friends and neighbors too. My friends and neighbors too. They actually did that. They actually did that. They contacted someone's employer, y'all. We ain't talking about your DoorDash and all this stuff because Dashing Trader gets deactivated. He gets deactivated, man, nonstop. Side Hustle Addict also. These guys have huge social media platforms. They're stealing accounts. They're stealing the documents to do stuff wrong. Don't document people, y'all. Some people will go into hiding. I've met several people since coming into the just the gig space where their channels are non-active. They've been documented. There's other communities I've been in. Okay? And I'm gonna say what's up to H-Mob Boxing, excuse me. Was on there last night chopping it up. They always come through. They got 150K subs. Being on those panels, getting that real boxing talk in is great. But we started to get into the talk of people stealing your content and putting it on document and taking it for theirs. It's another form of, the maneuverability of the documentation, which that's what Tammy is doing with Eli. Going in, like this logo, like this name. Now let's go in and take it from you. While I'm doing that, I'm going to be doxing where you live. Come on now. I don't like that fella that much. I don't like that fella that much. I respect what he does because he has a YouTube channel and he does it the way he wants to. I respect that. I respect the fact that he's been openly speaking about what he calls a frivolous lawsuit. But I hope people who have been, and I know you guys say, well, why are we watching Eli and everything else like that? There's another story to this. You get to actually see how someone, you're not someone that documents anyone. So what you are seeing right now is how someone works when they document someone. Now you can actually do what HotFacts does. I lurk, I watch, and I break shit down, and I put it on the news. That's why it's fair use. I'm able to give a breakdown and give an educational standpoint on what's going on. Okay? You get to watch all of her. Now, these are the legal actions. When you want to see how dirty someone plays and what they'll do, you have to watch their legal actions. Look at how she's subpoenaing for records and all this stuff, and then everything that she gets, she throws up there so everybody can see it. I have proof of that. When this video is over, yours truly, she emailed me what she is suing for and everything, the actual documents. I have them. I never opened them, not one time. I have them as brand new. I have them as brand new. I have never opened it. I have never opened it. But the PDF says what it is. Both of them. So you get to see how someone really operates and acts on how they do their law thing when they are a full documenter. You know how they go undercover so that we can see the mind of a shoplifter? By watching that camp that came in to infiltrate, to community destroy what we got going on, you're able to see how they actually operate. So if you're not a wise person to see how they get down, if you get stuck in the matrix, that is all the way your fault. Okay? That is all the way your fault. That is all the way your fault. Okay? They're showing every single thing that they do. While in the battle, could you imagine this? You know how the paparazzis they're trying to see how something leaked? You know, they're trying to see how something leaked and how did it get out. Sometimes they can figure out how it happened. That's where TMZ comes in. That's where the HotFacts comes in. You know, they can try to figure out who leaked it. But if you don't got to figure out who leaked it, it's coming straight from like right there, people. That is the ultimate form of, first of all, that is narcissistic. You want all eyes on you. You want everything on you. You want to control everything. I can do this. I'm going to do it like this. You can't tell me nothing. And at the same time, I'm going to slander you and put all your business on Front Street. Come on now. Come on now. We ain't got to be knowing what goes on in Redwood, the city of Redwood. I'm in Southern California. I don't got to care what's going on up there. If you live across the nation, why you care? Why you care what somebody is doing? Right? Like, I wonder what she's doing while he's on camera. I wonder if she's sleeping. Hey, who's got the address on who's got the address on lock? Can someone call the police right now? Let them know that something's going on so we can watch. Now, while this is happening, it's a police call. It's a police call. So there's a report on it. Okay? They're asking for body cams and stuff to throw all that footage up. It's not like you're watching a First Amendment auditor. It's not like you're watching a First Amendment auditor, Fourth Amendment auditor, Second Amendment auditor, Fifth Amendment auditor. It's not like you're watching that. It's not like that. These people are foul. They come into communities all over the place, and that's their claim to fame. They're 15 minutes on what they really want to do. Well, I'll just do things like this every now and then to keep my name inside the thing. The person up there also said he hasn't been putting up videos. I haven't seen him put up videos. You a damn lie. You a damn lie. You a damn lie. I just did 46,000 the last like 3 days. You a damn lie. Come on now. Last 3 days. My videos stay going in. Just been documenting everything. Just put out another video for the members only. Throughout the young Mexican dude stopping 2 guys from fighting. Just put that one up also. Did 2 services, put those up. I've been putting videos up, man, and my short game don't never stop. The short game don't never stop. There's some guy that I went on and he mentioned me, and he's the Batman guy again. This is someone that rolls with that crew over there, or I guess their crew feuds. You know, you never know what goes on in Gotham City. You never know. You know, the Joker and them may not be cool with Mr. Freeze and them this week. You know what I'm saying? They, you know, it goes like that. It goes like that, man. Scratch that. Scratch that, man. Scratch that, man. I'm disappointed though for there was someone in the chat that told Flex and them, can we talk about business strategies and things like that? We do that all the time here. And not talk about Eli. They tried that. People tried to change the subject like 8,000 times. We do that. We do that all the time here. We talk about business things, and I think it's ironic that you're dealing with people in the gig space, like, you know, like Flex does gig work, you know, like he drops off payroll checks. That's what he does. And he has to be professional at what he does. When she said, I thought it was quite odd that you guys are, she thought it was odd saying that filming somebody, like filming your customer when you go up is odd. I wouldn't do it. Well, the reason why we do it is because since you document people, you might be one of the most lethalest Karens of all time. We have to document you because you will say that you never got your food. So when we are able to bring proof and we are able to give it to the app that we are contracted to do the business with, that brings you back from deactivation also. So it's not odd. It's not odd. And for you to say it's odd, why you should never be on any gig channel then, if it's odd. From cargo vans to people as their own chefs and everything, doing their own stuff, you videotape your work. From personal trainers and everything, you videotape your work, you videotape all that stuff. You guys got a weird way that you say it's unprofessional to videotape customers and clients, but it's A-okay to put everybody's business on Front Street so everybody can see and then lie about some shit. Does that make sense to anybody? Does that make sense to anybody? And I just think it's weird that if you were doing a customer service based job to where you have to be stand up and have business ethics and morale, I think it's funny. I think it's funny that you would be involved with in partnerships and have done doxing and getting someone kicked off and fired from a job and all that other stuff. Ain't that weird, y'all? I think we're seeing the real Mr. Flex. He's a documenter, I guess. I don't want to say that all the way, but from what I have just broken down, he has the characteristics of the person that he is doing the conversating with. They have the same ideals. The craziest thing was when the documentation hit, when they put my stuff up, I said, what? My wife said, look. I said, what? Y'all had, it was like maybe like 9 or 10 different names. And the cities and all that other stuff. I said, man, let me tell you how crazy some of these people are too. Not only will they get you fired from your job by prank calling your job, you know, like doing some weird stuff, they may show up to your actual job. They might show up to your actual job. Could you imagine? Now check this out. My wife does the driving too. Bobby's wife does driving. Tom's wife does driving. I know Cody's wife would help out doing it sometimes. There's people out there that do it, right? Let's say you're driving and you know you just got done talking to your spouse, your wife on the phone, and then all of a sudden the person that you know is doxing followed, stalked out where you go, where you drive, where you live, followed you and attacked you. Now, I don't want none of y'all to say that won't happen. I don't want none of y'all to say that won't happen because you're lying to yourself. And the scariest thing is that when you got people saying that, you know, I'll do anything to anybody. I'm not afraid of anybody. I got what is it? Is it is it is it 20,000 rounds and 50 guns? What is it? Or is it no, 200 guns, 200 guns and 50,000 rounds. That's no exaggeration. I would never make up something like that. You got people like that are part of these groups of people that document you and say that we know where you live, we know where you are. Test me if you want to. I'll be outside your door. Now, you know, I'm not the smartest man, you know, but those are terroristic threats. Those are terroristic threats. Sam Lee, Riverside University Hospital, people. This is where my mother passed. So we're picking up or dropping off to maybe someone here. Maybe one of them was able to do some care for my mom. Don't know, but my son also, you know, before he was transferred over to Loma Linda Hospital, my son started his transition process here at the same hospital. So I had to do the same walk that I did for my son, I had to do for my mom. So you people that document, you know, I put up the memorial, you know, I put up some pictures and videos. You guys don't have to document where my mother is and say, well, we'll let everybody know where your mother is, and all this other weird stuff that you guys may do. It's in the video, it is there, and I dare you go up to this place to try to do something dumb. You know, the National Cemetery for the military. So that is where she is. That is where she is. So don't need any of you guys trying to, well, let's try to see what we can do to Reese to get him mad. Let's try to document this. Because that's what a documenter will do. That's what they will do. Trust me. That's what they will do. Okay? There's even people that will go to other people's grave sites. That's why I said that. Okay? I'm not making this stuff up. I'm not making this stuff up. I have been able to witness these things and Eli was a gift and a curse. He came in like a black flag, and tornado start tearing up some stuff. But that's why I had to work with the guy, so I can be at the center of everything, so I can see how it's all coming in. I got to see all these other groups that don't like him, not like each other, but all have one thing in common, and it's documenting people. I've been able to see and watch how at least 7 different people work. I've got the people to act like, well, I made them think that I liked them at first. When tagging me and saying, oh, look at this video, come over and saying hi and stuff. I did that so I can see how they upload their videos. When they upload their videos, I got a chance to see their patterns. Okay, I got a chance to see them go and interact with chats, so I can pair the patterns up with that stuff. Then with the action that they were going to do, that was going to be the doxing and bad action, I was able to watch all of that stuff. So even though Eli was a whirlwind coming in, I don't think a lot of you guys paid attention to really what was happening. And I'm so glad that I was able to grasp it all and take it in to break it down. There's a lot of you guys right now that are interacting with these people on these channels. And if you say anything wrong to them or speak up about them, you will be documented next. That's how they work. Anyone that says anything to them. So while everyone's been cordial with them and letting them come on in, she's trying to tell people, hey, everybody, be nice to Flexy, Wexy, and all this other stuff. Didn't nobody even want you up there. But, yeah. It's a sad thing. It's a sad thing, but I was able to break it down so I can see what's going on. And all you guys that are cordial with this group, I mean that if you are on the lounge and they go on there, or if you go on somebody else in the gig world, or if you go on Thunder and they click on Thunders and then they're up there inside the chat with you. If they're up there with you and you disagree with something and you want to get something off of your chest, I guarantee this is what's gonna happen. You argue with them right there. Once you stick this, that's gonna, you got them good. That's when they're gonna document you. That's when they're gonna document you. Well, how do you know that, Reese? Well, that's what they did to me. I've been watching how they have been doing it to other people, and more importantly, I see how they're doing it to Eli also. So there is actually a cookie crumb trail to the kid that's holding the big cookie. So you are able to go ahead and, documenting people. You got to understand, people, they just don't stop here. These are people that will go to a regular business and I want to ask, where's your manager? All that stuff. Instantly. Where's your manager? I can talk to you to whatever way I want to. All that other stuff. All of that other stuff. I got to get this out because my message about people being documented was more along the effects of how people can lose their job, and the stressors on how it goes. Because even Flex said, Kenneth and Ken, it's not him, so we were trolling him. For him to just admit that, all right, we were doing that to troll. That's not cool, because stuff like that plays in, and there's other factors that get involved. Other people may be watching whatever it is, and they may get this false opinion about you because you're admitting to troll to put a false narrative out there. It is what it is. It is what it is. I know that by watching the gig world, I know that I can confidently say that Real Talk with Roy always cherry pick myself. Yep. Uber Jeep AZ, Jeff Thomas Black, DoorDash, Gig Economy Police, and all his other names, Brian. Glitch Dash, he's on the fence with me, I think. None of these people care about Eli. None of these people care about Eli. None of these people care about where he lives or any of that. It's kind of funny that even Pedro and Hannibal have enough respect on how they fight the game to not to be doxing people like that. Okay? We got some people that left the game for some other reasons. There is a guy by the name of Gig Lebowski. Gig Lebowski was someone that had cancer, overcame doing his deliveries. He had the bald head, staying in shape and doing his thing. Right when I came into the gig space, there's a content creator who gave up his information to me when I didn't even ask for it. And I was like, why would he just give me this dude's information like that? Trying to see if you are a real doxer. When you get this, you're gonna pass it on and dox them also. They give you a test. It's kind of like when you get initiated into certain groups, whether it be maybe fraternities, Freemasons, Elks Lodge, Shriners Club, whatever it may be. You know, there's certain things that they'll ask you. There's certain things that they'll ask you to see if you will actually do it, to see what type of person that you are. I strongly suggest that if you are someone and someone tries to get you to play along with or join in the reindeer games on what I would say, don't get involved with documenting people. It's not a fun game to be involved in. And if you were someone that was being documented, you would feel a completely different way. There's people who have had their man. It's not a cool thing to do. There are certain things that you can document though. You know, if you are doing a thing on, let's say, a gang, and you've gone to do like a Swamp Stories thing, and you can get the people in the participant's name who was involved in the crime, who are reputables, and you can do your story, and they're given the area of the location of where this group controls, and you know, things like that. You can do documentation like that. You can do documentation as, you know, like you want to travel and show someone some things and document the journey. You can do things like that, like to document and to dox, because you can now say that, hey, I was in the same area. Look, I was in the same area as Martin Luther King. I went to Elvis' house. I'm eating a peanut butter and banana sandwich at Elvis' house. Look, I can document that. I can dox that. Look, this is where Elvis lived. This is where they say the house is. You know, this is the address. Look, I'm documenting that. You can document that. There's no ill will, no ill intent in any of that. You can do any of that. You can do any of that. But to purposely have it to go and then check this out, knowing that you're doing something wrong, you'll go from one platform and go throw it on another platform because the other people aren't watching that platform. So it's okay. As long as they don't know about it over here, it's okay. That don't sound right, y'all. That don't sound right, y'all. That's not cool. That's why I went and got me a Rumble account now. And now I understand what to do on Rumble now. Whatever I see them do, if they have it on up there, I'm going right back to my own video. Who delivered to the person that won? Who was that? Sam Lee? Somebody? Who was that? I saw 20 million. Man. Now, Sam Lee had a different story. Bless you.
Thank you.
Sam Lee, what did Sam Lee say? Are you on there? Sam Lee.
I delivered to the guy that won $120 million lottery.
Oh wow. Oh, can you go through the chat? I haven't gone through the chat yet.
Probably Prissy Pants says, I live close to Eli. It's lame over here. LOL. Bane is the hottest of all the Batman characters. And then Sam writes, I delivered to the guy that won $120 million. Jaded writes, did he tip? Am I blocked today? Sam wrote, he's from Rialto and got $8 million. He got an $8 million house in Coto de Casa.
Oh wow. Okay. Now, Jaded said something. What did Jaded say? You say?
He asks the same question he asks every time he's here.
Well, I can't see you, so on me, I can't see you there, G. You are someone that I'm glad you inserted yourself. You can see where you play into this part. I have caught you over there. given up information in the past or trying to document me. Oh no, that's his brother, I think. Oh no, it's this person. Oh no, he does this. No, this is the person that used this flex, this account to talk to Eli. It's this. No, that was Jake Reed. This person, I have witnessed him doxing on that level to give information to the people who are the doxers. I'm so glad you came in at this part. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. So, you know, I can't see your comment, but you know, she reads the comments and it goes like that. And it goes like that. This is someone that rolls in that group. He goes on there on flexes. He's cordial with all those people and acts like everything is okay. No, you know, I'm just saying this. I'm just, you know, this and that. That's how these people operate. You know, that's how they operate. And birds of a feather flock together. You got to understand that, people. You got to understand that. Flex admitted and said, you know, I'm really not a gig channel, right? No, you're not. You're not a gig channel. Your channel is not a real channel that's based off of anything with integrity, because it has to do with doxing people and putting out false information. Also, you guys put out the most hatred of everything, point blank and period. All the racial slurs, all the everything, all the disrespecting people's wives and doing everything else has come from over there. Has come from over there. And you're going to see a lot of people are not going to be wanting to rock with you because of your new nest of people that you brought on in also. I suggest you start doing some content and break out of whatever funk or spell you're in. Because I would hate for this to happen. You guys see how Flex, he sticks up for his friends so hard to a certain extent. If that friend is worthy of that, right? Okay? If that friend is worthy of that. Remember how he used to go at people about Roy? You guys see how he goes at people, you know, when they go ahead and get on Pedro and stuff like that. Now, if Tammy or J Rom get on there and start saying F Pedro, they were just trying to get into a Pedro because of whatever the thing was going on with Eli. They figured out Pedro don't F with him like that and all that other stuff. But, you know, you see how Flex turns up whenever Pedro is involved, right? So when Flex gets turned up and he gets turned up on them for what they're going to say about whoever else he says is one of those friends, that's when you're going to see them document Flex. Now, Flex, you've been real secretive on really, you know, you may let people know some of the spots you're in, you know, by not the name of the spot. You'll say, you know, a local Cuban spot by my house, or you'll say, you know, it's a pizza place in the area. I see it frequently. You do things like that. So that's why you don't show on the outside, because someone will see exactly where you are because of the drama and stuff that you got going on. Someone may want to snuff you. So that's why you do that, Flex. That's why you do that. You don't want to be documented. But I'm telling you, the first time you mouth off and you guys have your first disagreement, they're going to dox you. And guess what? All the people that have been trying to figure out where Flex is, they're going to know where Flex is. They're going to know where Flex is. Some of us already know. You've been in restaurants, you know, and gave the name of the restaurant while you were eating with somebody, having a good time. Nice lights. You were having a good drink in there. You already gave a name of a restaurant in town. You know about that place. You frequent that place. Guarantee you do deliveries in that same area. All somebody has to do is spot you and then figure out where you are. There's delivery drivers all over the place. That's why a lot of these people that document people now, they go back and they try to hide their face, so no one really knows it's if that's them. But that's why Reese has the Hollywood gig news, since they're making money and putting up saying I'm a gig channel, this and that. We got the news knows what you're doing, so your face is there so people can know exactly who you are. If you got to show your face to a camera to do your work, and a customer has to know and a merchant has to know when you go ahead and drop it off, guess what? Your co-workers and peers are going to know what it looks like too. So they block their faces now. They did it because of that. Now it's the doxing thing. Okay? Now some of us don't care in the gig world. We'll do this. We'll show you. We're driving. Bada boom, bada bing. This is the spot. I'm at this spot. Us as gig tubers, we document our full areas on what we do. If we wanted to get chased or stalked by somebody, it's very, it can happen. So, very easy it could happen. But the documenting thing, people, it's got to stop. Some of you guys have to have some type of integrity. Okay, some type of integrity. I mean serious. Put it like this. Let's say you know you're picking your kids up from school or something, and you get there with all the rest of the parents, and you just say, someone just says, "Oh, hey, you live at so-and-so address, man. Hey, you know what? Oh, I know you're," and just start reading off all your stuff. What would you think? You would think, what the hell is wrong with this person? Why is this person saying all my business out loud? Why is this person doing that? That's what you're going to think. And you're going to think that person is crazy. So if you think that someone may seem crazy for doing it, when you know someone is really documenting people, are they crazy? And how are they not crazy? If someone in person can do that and they're crazy, how is this person that's going to share it to the whole world, how are they not crazy? Can anybody answer that one? These things that these people that document do, there's no excuse. They're gonna say, I'm doing it just because I want it to. I want it to because I can. I want it to. That's what they're gonna say. They're not gonna say, hey, I witnessed a terrible crime happening there, and I got to go ahead and go tell the police that, you know, I saw someone get beat the F down. You know what? They serving out of here. This is a trap house. The line goes all the way around the building, officers. So-and-so, do you know about that house? You seen that house? What's the address over there? Do you got the address? I need the address. See? Stuff like that is different. I wish some of you guys, I swear, I wish some of you guys fully got the experience. But all I'm saying is, breakups are bad at the beginning. They're bad. Wow, 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 wow. Cat fights. Flex is going to get documented by J-Rom or Tammy side. I'm just saying it before it happens, y'all. I'm saying it here before it happens. He's going to have a disagreement. How he tells people, if you don't like it, leave my show and all that stuff. How he does that. He won't do it to them because they give money, though, so it's going to be hard. He has a tolerance because of the money. which will make the doxing even better, because they're going to talk about, because you know they keep track on how much money they spent on someone. We go hear the total amounts. They're going to document them when it happens. Okay? Yup, and all the rest of you guys, hope you guys are being, however you're keeping yourself for whatever you are. Hopefully you're keeping your first names out of their possession, because you do know how they operate. Keep your enemies closer. If they're going to be appearing on these channels, y'all, you got to make sure you got to play the game. Okay? You got to know how to play the game. They'll get and use anything, and then you're going to be documented next. So the breakup is going to get real bad. Then you're going to see all the fighting, and then people are going to say, what happened? Then they're going to say, the gig world is so, chaotic. Like, what's going on here? That's what you're going to see. And then they go ahead and move over and get the next community. I'm going to give you guys really think about their group. I think that Eli has the money. This is hypothetically speaking. This is something that I'm conjuring. Don't know if it's official, so don't take my word for it, but just hear me out. I'm thinking that Eli has the money. I think that this is Eli's paid traveling circus, to where he's breaking bread with these people to go to communities, more views, get involved, speak, bring it up, turn it up, leave, go to the next. I am pondering that the theft of his company may be a cover-up. What's up, Cruising Dasher? May be a cover-up. Okay? So that it all looks real to everybody else out there. While they are supplying the money to places that talk about Eli, Eli makes appearances on some of these channels and interacts with some of these people. I think the cover-up may be they are doing this whole court steal, and Eli gets a percentage on what it is, on what's going on, to make it seem real. Then they're going to go to the next community and do the same thing. I think that this is all a planned social media multi-level marketing scheme. They've been dealing with Eli for all this time. They're able to raise fundraiser money. They're able to go back and forth and do all this stuff, waste money, go to court, do all this stuff. They are able to do all of this. I'm pondering that they may have a partnership, and some people are being duped. Okay? I think some people are being duped. I'm never going to put that past them, that all of this is part of their overall plan. This is how they can continue to have a stay in those communities, because now once they are here, you will be documented. Now you are stamped. You are part of us. Pyramid scheme, yes. Pyramid scheme, yes. I saw pyramid scheme. Whoever said pyramid scheme, I saw that. I got a glare. I really can't see the words. But I saw pyramid scheme. I knew I saw that. Exactly. A multi-level marketing pyramid scheme. You got to have someone that is the face, someone that can speak, someone that can create and draw the attention from everybody out there. You know, like when you go to Vegas, you know, you got the You got the people out there doing a 3-car Molly and all that stuff. You always got a group of people around them watching and cheering on and saying, oh man, you go do it, man, I just lost. You got people around there doing that. Okay, you got one person that is good with the brain and the mouthpiece. He's the face. He has to be able to speak. He has to be able to deliver and create enough attention to draw everybody else in on him. The other people, they branch off now. Now he gets his people now. The other people are set up there now to go ahead and do their thing. Go into a spot, set up, you drop the money in. Now you gotta get somebody under you. Now you do this and get someone under you. Now you over here, you do that and get somebody else under you. It's called sponsorship. Okay, it's called sponsorship. You get one person, okay, since you're under this person, now since you are under that, whatever group he has, he's looking for you guys to get one person to sponsor in. It's Eli. Now you got these other communities. Thunder said he don't know J. Ram and them. Don't you know, people? That's a separate community. So that's a separate branch. Okay? The Batman people, they say that they don't know J. Ram and them. They actually feud with them. You even have like the trench coat mafia, or what's their name?
Brutal Mafia.
Oh, Brutal Mafia. You even got the Brutal Mafia. Yeah, you got 4 of them, right? So Eli is the head, right? He's the person that's doing all the talking, okay? He's got them. Those three communities. In those 3 communities, he has certain sales that he goes back and forth with, okay? He needs those sales to have people generate money, cause controversy, and all the money is going to be split up and divided into their own thing. This is a multi-level marketing scheme. Why would someone invest so much time in someone that, like, why no one does that? Now, you know how no one really does that? Look at all the other communities that know about Eli. Nitro Freak ain't doing this. Nobody else is doing this. They said this is what he does. He goes to communities. This comes from Nitro Freak. Nitro Freak said he goes to communities. He cries and begs for super chats and everything else like that. And he's always trying to flag people and take them down. That's exactly what Nitro Freak said. Okay, now just think about that. Nitro Freak, what he does is he builds RC powered cars, the gas powered and electric powered cars that go like 100 miles an hour. He builds those. So his community that he's in, that's what they do. But he came from James Gype also. Eli was over there obviously in James Gype, and that's how he was doing it, to do his infiltration, to put his seeds into these other communities. He was targeting people to bring them back out to put into his own sale. Now you got to think, how much money, just think about it, how much money is generated on behalf of Eli? And you may say, well, what do you mean by that? Thunder has already given up Sam Lee money to have a seat on Flex's lounge to bring Eli up nonstop. No matter when you change the subject, bring him up. Thunder has gone into other channels in the gig space, okay, and has thrown money in there. Okay. Talk about Eli when he goes in over there. So all that money right there is accumulated from just one Eli, right? So just think about it. They have a fund for the takeover for the Genuine Networking Association. Okay, they all put their money in, and they got that money there for something that Eli's attached to. Okay, if I'm an investigator, this is how I'm about to break this thing down. Okay, also, they got they have another fund that people are putting money into, so Dawn can leave Eli, and it's enough money for wherever she wants to live, they say, so that she can move in with the first month's rent and do some other stuff. So they already have that money there under. Now, you know what they do illegally, what people do, they set up these MLMs to launder money down into other names so it's not being tracked. Okay, that's what they do. So you got that money going right there. That comes, you know, from the Eli Fund though now, right? So now you have the brutal mafia, you have all the other people. How much money is going in for them to be go ahead and to do it with Eli, right? Then you got to think about this. You even got people like AZ Prod who pays Eli to be on the direct payroll, to be one of the paid hecklers and audiences who, okay, that's what he wants to do. So AZ Prod is part of the sale that's in there, that when they say, well, when Eli says, well, those of you who want to go ahead and talk as a member and all that other stuff, it's been verified through the people over there in those camps that some of them have a membership with other accounts that they use for a troll. Who are they? Thunder, you know you are part of they. Emilia, Thunder.
Yes, I know.
You know you are this big ass truck. You know you are a part of they. I already went over that. I'm going over the sales now. I'm going over the sales and how the sales are, you guys are all part of the same MLM working for Eli. Okay? I've been breaking it down. Look, you don't got to come in now and try to say, stop what you're doing, Robert, don't talk no more. You can always go back and watch from the beginning. Now, this is what happens, people. You got to look at the money coming in so that the circus travels. Ringling Brothers, the African American Black Soul Circus, they travel. They have sideshows. They have all of that. They have all of that. I wouldn't put it past anybody on social media to have a scheme. When you know someone will openly document everything about you and put it all on the internet, go over your court stuff, when they are willing to do any of that, people, you got to think of what's next. What's next? What do they have out there? They're working together. You're going to one of these card shows on the street, and they're doing they got the ball in the cup. They getting you to just keep throwing your money in. Just throwing your money in. There's a reason why they say that Eli Mellis, the people that talk about him, that follow him, say that, look, his numbers never go up. It's all the same people. Well, if it's all the same people, you would know who those people are because you are part of the exact same people, which means that you are part of the traveling circus. And I think you guys are all working together. Now, if Eli said this, you guys would be like, oh, what? You guys would be like, what? Thunder says, what's he say?
Are you part of those people, Robert?
Oh, I'll tell you what part of the people. I'm the people's champ. See, there's a lot you don't know about Hot Facts. I'm also the Lone Ranger now. I'm always here to serve that food justice, y'all. That's my alter ego. Okay? I'm also the people's champ. I came in as the people's champ. The people's champ that's gonna people from getting their communities and channels infiltrated, stuff like that. So you damn right, I am part of the people. I represent the people. I'm by way of the people. I am by way of the people that will tell someone that people are buying their way into communities and they are making terrible things. And when you look at it and see how it's working, you can look and see how it's probably, hypothetically speaking, I'm just pondering, I don't know for sure, but it looks like that could be a strong possibility. No, I don't create drama for dude. Like, are you serious? Are you serious? I do countless views every day, G. I do countless views every day, G. Look, my videos are up there. Look, I get so many views that come in that when it shows up on the regular YouTube, my back end is already over flooded. So it's putting them out in sections, G. I get views nonstop every day. Nonstop every day. What I do is I continue to put up content. The best thing about content, when you are involved in something, you can actually come up with a synopsis, a thesis. You can be hypothetical. You can actually go ahead and give a verbal detailed story of the book that you want to write. Is it fictional, non-fictional? You go ahead and decide yourself. But when you go watch a movie, you're not saying they're trying to create movie with the drama. You go watch the movie. When someone writes a book, ask Jeff Thomas Black. When you write a book, you're writing a book and you are reading it. You don't say it's here to stir drama, especially when somebody has a foot and it's part of the actual story. Part of the actual story, you can get their point of view and see how it may play out from their eyes on how they see it. That's one of the best parts of having a book with sequels and prequels and things like that. Other storylines from people who were inside the book. That's why the Bible is so great. That's why the Bible is so great. So don't sit up here and say it's stirring up drama, because that is most certainly not what it's doing. It is not stirring up drama. Everything that I said possibly can make a lot of sense. I'm not sitting up here not bringing up anything that has to do with a non-educated opinion or perspective on what is going on. And I challenge you to say that I am. And I would like to hear all of your points, because I will eat you alive in this debate. I will eat you alive. Don't go there.
Hello, Thunder.
It's called investigative journalism, especially when you are one of the main topics. Why was I a topic on flexes, and why they try to go into that? Why, look, I've been taking care of family business, and my name pop up because I guess you guys ain't got nothing to do. My name pop up, then it's all this other stuff going on. I'm seeing what's going on. Boom, 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 boom. There's a lot of stuff going on. So you know what the funniest thing is about this, Thunder? You can ask everybody that sits and watches what they say is the drama that goes on every day, and they will not be able to break down every single situation and angle how I did, because they don't pay attention like that. You see what I mean? I am able to do that and articulate it unless you see exactly what I'm saying. You cannot ask Flex. Flex will be like, he says, you know what I mean? That one time he does it, man. You ain't saying shit. But if someone can give the information and break it down just like how I'm doing it like this, then you can come up and think and say, you know what, that is a possibility. How do you think detectives solve crimes? Do they just say it's one thing? No. Different scenarios, different stories, different pieces of information. They come in. You have to take those pieces in, put it to where it goes. You have a big board mentally. Since I've been a part of this from the jump, I've done the show. I've been documented. I've been the person that's done all the stuff. So my first-hand experience with all this has to be one that you would have to sit down and pay attention to. Right? Now tell me that's stirring up drama. Tell me how. Tell me how. Tell me how. Tell me how. You gotta tell me how. You gotta tell me how. Because if you cannot tell me how and break it down, now you say you don't like to come on people's lives and do things like that. You like to go back and watch it yourself and do it like that. Well, I would like you to hear every single angle that I came out with, and then tell me that that is something that is not possible. You're gonna say it's possible, it's probable. You're gonna say it's very probable. You're gonna say, well, I don't know. So here's what you would say, Thunder. I don't know a lot of these people, so therefore I don't know about that. To try to, so you're gonna say, well, they possibly could be doing it, which makes anything I say possible, probable. So my opinion, breaking down, since I'm one of the main stars of the story, is one that you can listen to. I'm just waiting on to hear something logical so that you can tell me that what I'm saying has no substance or no standing. That's what I would like to know. And I'm asking of you to present what you got. I'm gonna go through the chat in just a little bit. The stuff is wild, man. The stuff is wild. We got people thinking that because of all this stuff, all you got to do to have a YouTube channel is get up and just start begging for money. You don't have to be good and have skill to have your channel grow. Oh, he's doing a wheelie, is he? And got him. That's gonna be on my short. Caught him doing a wheelie on the live. Content, Thunder. I grab content all over. That video right there of him doing that wheelie with me on live, guess what it's gonna say? Hot Facts catches stunt biker wheelie right in front of him. Or something like Hot Facts catches stunt biker nearly hitting him while performing a wheelie. That's gonna give me like 5,000 views. I'm doing it live, it's not fake. Come on now, Thunder. We got people that's going in and just acting like all you gotta do is just start begging for money because it's too hard to get AdSense. It's not too hard to get AdSense. You gotta come with something that's educational, informational, something that has entertainment. You're able to do some stuff like when I put my Nitro Freak, the plug he did for me on his own channel. He said he brings up the facts and he shuts people down. Very entertaining channel and all that stuff. I got random people doing plugs like that, what tells you about the channel right there. You can earn AdSense from you just being good at what you do. You can earn AdSense. AdSense is not hard to earn. Okay, it's not hard. You can do that and earn money. Then when someone says, you know what, the information I got from that video that I see going across YouTube or from the live stream that I got, that's the value there. I'm chipping the dude off on that because that was a little tip. 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 That's what man, you got to do that stuff. Have it come in like that. I'm gonna let you guys know what I do on all of my shorts and everything else like that. People can buy super stickers and all that. I get a lot of them going out through my shorts and stuff simply because my videos and everything, okay, my videos and everything, there's so many of them out there to where people that genuinely are watching my videos, it's how I'm making money on YouTube. But some of you guys want to show ass like that. That's what some of you guys want to do. That's what some of you guys want to do. That's what some of you guys want to do. And that, my friend, yeah, I hope also. Go in there and do the work. Can we go through the chats? Go through the chats.
Okay. Let's see. Where do you want me to start? JTB is the man, probably. Polly says.
Oh yeah, that's JT. That's Jeff Thomas Black's partner over there.
Let's see. Thunder says I'll have to rewatch from the beginning to understand the diatribe. I obviously missed something here. Has JTB been seen in any chats?
I would not know that one. I would not know that one. I've been, I've been producing videos and taking and being with the family, so I wouldn't know about that.
Polly says basically you're all working with Eli and Brutal Mafia in a pyramid scheme.
That is part of that is what my hypothetical and my breakdown. That was my, breakdown, and it's very, very logical and it makes a lot of sense.
Jaded says, and there's a Batman group.
Yeah, the Batman group. It's Batman. It's Batman, and they all go on Eli. I gotta go and check his name. There's Tai. There's a white dude that thinks he's black. He says nigga and everything. He wore a do-rag and everything. There's the Chrissy knows best. They have the Catwoman suit. There's someone that has like a Joker. He has like the Joker picture. There's someone that has Bane's scary ass face. Yeah, like it's Gotham City over there. It's real Gotham City over there.
Real Gang Stalker says vigilantes.
Yeah.
Stanley writes, JTB always talked about how the world was ending soon.
He does talk about that.
Jaded writes, have you seen JTB? No. No one's seen him, yeah. Thunder, I was talking to Jaded today. We agree you are not a bullshitter, Robert. Like you or not, you're rather honest from what I've seen. Polly writes, Jaded, I think he said on his stream that he was taking a break to write his book. Go listen to his last couple streams.
Oh, see, that's what I'm saying. There are people out there that that participate in channels, man. He's taking care and writing his book. You know what? When a couple weeks ago, when I came back for the first day, Jeff Thomas Black clicked on and Planet Mondo was there, and he did mention during that he was going to be starting up on the next part of his book. So he is being true to that. You can verify that. You see how you can put two and two together to where that can be a idea that's logical. You see?
Planet Mondo writes, those puds are adorable. Thank you. They are.
Mondo, I got you. Mondo, I got you. Who wants to go first? Princess.
They're both going to come up. They're a tag team.
Princess. Now, Lovely. Now watch. We're gonna see who's nice and who's mean. It never fails. Hey. Hey, can I have some? More? No? More? No? See, and then they'll kiss each other. Okay. Who's going first? Go. Nope.
Okay,
Go.
Polly says I didn't hear the Batman part.
Go.
Thunder says sup Planet Mondo. What up at Thunder from Planet. Jaded writes, see, you thought I was lying, Polly. LOL. Polly writes, who's the white dude who thinks he's black?
Oh, the next white dude to think he's black is Hannibal.
Tyrese Sneed. Yes, that is correct.
Tyrese Sneed. I know that name. Look, people, the craziest thing is these people got so many videos made up about me on All in Their World that I go and find them, and they're trying to get me to go back and forth to have a beef with these people. Yeah, Thunder got the joke. They got videos of me trying to get me to go at these people, and I myself don't even watch them, and I don't care about them because they want to get me to talk about Eli, and that's not what I do. So these people are really wasting their time by doing that. I think that's kind of crazy. But what I do like is the free advertisement that I'm getting from all those communities and all the views that you guys are putting in. I lure a lot of you guys in because some of you guys click on my stuff and then they're like, dang, this dude really got content over here. And I can't wait to do this short of the guy doing the Willie. That's going to be a good one. There.
Planet writes, I got 3 pugs myself. They're the best.
Hey, Mondo, they're tight, man. He said Hannibal. Yeah. Oh yeah. 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 People.
The Jaded writes, the dog on the left looks like he's up to no good. It's probably lovely.
That's lovely. That's lovely. That's lovely. Yeah. That's lovely doing this. That's lovely doing that. That's what the plugs do. That's lovely. Lovely is the one. Princess is fat. Okay. And her name is Princess. Go figure. That's what my daughter did. And Princess is fat. Lovely has been getting in trouble, you know, being mischievous, all that stuff. She ate a whole pizza one day. We left it on the table and we all went out and came back home, and Lovely was up there and the whole middle of the pizza was split open from the cardboard. She was just a pup. She's been mischievous and all that stuff. Well, now, like, once they went through their full training and everything, that's not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. But Lovely is the one that you know, when it's time to go to the bathroom and all that other stuff. I'm surprised they didn't go nuts. I'm not supposed to say that word. That when we get out there and we're doing our thing, Princess likes to do it, have fun, you know, she'll do it quick. Lovely, on the other hand, will not do anything. She waits until you say, let's go up. Let's go up means it's attention time. We're about to get ready and head on out. She'll turn her head like this, look, she'll act like she's trying to get Princess's attention to make Princess chase her. Then I gotta say it again. Lovely, I said, let's go up. And then she does it again, and I say, Lovely, let's go up. And then I say, go use the bathroom. Then she'll go walk, spinning her 8,000 circles, and then it takes her forever to pee. She'll go like this, take forever to pee. Then she'll pee, and then I'll say, you're not done. You got to do the other one. You got to do number 2. And then I say, go that way. I use this signal here with 2 fingers. I say, go that way. And whatever way I point, that's the way that the dogs go. So she'll go that way, she'll sniff that area, and then she'll do like a half spin, and then she'll poop. And then I say, you ready to go up? And then I'll say, you ready to go up? And then she'll jump up like this, and then she'll run and go do her thing.
Yeah, Thunder said, oh, I think I'm getting ready to do it.
Oh.
Probably, yes, that's what she thinks.
Yeah. So that's her thing.
Thunder also says, LOL, Hannibal's black dude. Polly writes, Jaded, I didn't know what you were talking about. Jaded writes, I knew I heard something about a Batman group. LOL.
Oh yeah, y'all thought y'all thought I was lying about the bat. It's Gotham City over there. Look, watch the videos, right? The guy has in the live stream, he has like the Batman symbol real big. Not like how Necro got a little small one. He got the whole Batman thing there, and periodically there's scenes of Batman that pop up. It's weird. It's weird and creepy over there. It's weird and creepy, and the Batman community, I'm never. So you're barking up the wrong tree. It's like when Cat Williams and them people talk about in Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? You go and you open up a certain door and you will see something you didn't want to see. Yeah, that's not what I want to see. I'm gonna give y'all a story. Were we in Hollywood? My brother Kevin to know, remember, were we in Hollywood or we were in LA? My DJ buddy, DJ Melon Funk, played in front of millions of people. Also have an interview with him. He used to DJ with Dr. Dre's brother, traveled the world, did all that stuff. So B-Rad, DJ Melon Funk, and he was at my mom's funeral also. Good looking B-Rad on that one. He's a DJ at this art gallery, right? So weird art gallery. You know, he's playing his super trance and all this other stuff. We're at the art gallery, and I'm like, man, we go see MC Universe. We go see some crazy stuff because we're unloading. We're getting the we're doing everything. We go outside. Rubes walking around. People with spikes like all around their neck. People with piercings. Like, it was a bunch of weird. It wasn't my crowd. We're sitting down. We like, man, when we gonna be done with this right here so we can leave? There was a dude that came out of a room. Okay, looked like Skipper from Gilligan's Island. Big old giant dude. Imagine Roy okay, with the skippers, walking out of a room with just a diaper on, walking around, hugging people and drinking wine and stuff, and going right back into that room. Do you know what was probably going on in that room? Super drugs and crazy devil stuff. I'm not with it. I'm not with any of that. So that Batman community, I put you guys in that same category. I like watching Marvel and DC things from real channels that talk about the stuff, but none of these people are actually dressing like them, trying to be superheroes, and I don't do that, G. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to burst your bubble. Maybe you thought you had different intentions with me, but my intentions for myself being involved with you are not the same. I'll just go ahead and just say that all the way from the jump. Anybody else write something else?
Thunder said I'll skip that visual. Crap, too late. Jaded wrote, I seen the videos you did about your mother, Reese. You can tell she was greatly loved by many. She was. Yes.
Thank you right there. I appreciate that. My mom is cold. Gonna be going back up there because they would not allow us to see the procedure on how they're on how they put the urn and do all that stuff. So her final spot is up there. She's up in her spot. So now we can actually go ahead and see her in her actual spot. I want to thank you guys for taking the time to watch the videos. I did one when getting ready for the thing and showed how part of the memorial service went. It was sold out, pretty much like packed room. Fire marshal would have shut it down. You know what I mean? If they would have came. So I showed that one in the first part, and like how we did with my son, we had a second for the burial. Your direct intermediate family there. Those ones were there for the ceremony. There, it was crazy because I said that I hope some fighter jets fly over. Few fighter jets flew over. Also, they were doing at another funeral for one of them, the Marines. They did the gun salutes, so there was some gun salutes going off. There was some jets going over. My dad was in the Navy, you know what I mean? So he didn't plan that, so that did happen. Did that, and I wanted to put a video up there to show that stuff. Got everything together. Did the ceremony the same day of the ceremony while doing these deliveries. I went ahead and put the video up. Did it that quick. I've been doing video work since I've been a little kid. I know how to edit and do things like that really fast. So did that video just like that, just like the other one. Did it same day as the funeral, but that was a little clip. This one was I had about 28 minutes of actual footage, and I got it to drop all the way down to 20 minutes. So did that, got it there. Was able, if you guys have a chat channel and you guys don't have a lot of music that you need, just go ahead to the YouTube studio and just go to the music, look at free, look at the ones that have the license on it, which ones you can use. It'll let you going to be ad sharing and things like that. Because that song is popular, it'll let you know what's going on. You can actually add some more revenue to your channel. But they got lots of music over there. When I'm not using all of my own music, I get the music that I get the license for non-stop. And when you do that and you upload your videos on YouTube, you're able to hit the license button, pick what song it is, so you have an official license on that. And if someone else plays it and they don't have the license, that whoever else is entitled to it can demonetize or do that to that person there, and then that's how that works there. But hit there were a few songs that were there. I did a couple shortcuts to get one song, and I got it cleared, and it's the song that's playing at the end. I stopped it at a certain part so I could go ahead and get it cleared. That was a great song that my mom liked. Put that song up in there. Did that. Thank you guys for tuning in on that. A lot of family stopped by. It was great. And I want to give a shout out. When I put the tribute and the burial ceremony there was someone like instantly. I have 4 dislikes on it, and I know it came from the Batman people, and I know someone else in the gig world who was that hateful. I don't want to just point fingers because I'm not that evil and harsh to go ahead and do that. But I think I know who you are. But one person took theirs away. It took them a whole day, but they did take that thumbs down away, and the thumbs up went up. So one person did have some remorse. They did have some feelings. I don't know what person that was, but all I'm saying is thank you for that, because it probably came from someone that does the documenting and the doxing, to be honest. Only people that do that stuff will want to be that cruel and harsh to someone else. So that person did change their mind. I'm saying thank you, thank you, thank you. And once again, thank you to everybody in the gig world and everybody else that showed support and showed some love. It actually opened up some dialogue with some people that I didn't have dialogue with like that. So it opened up some dialogue, and I appreciate the opportunity, to be able to converse with you guys whenever it happens. Yeah.
Polly writes, God bless your mom.
Thank you.
Planet Mondo says, my condolences to you and your family.
Thank you.
If I hadn't mentioned it before. Jaded writes, you and your brother look like twins.
Yeah, we've been getting that since we were real young. It started off, my brother looked identical to my dad, and then like when I started getting bigger, because we're 4 years apart, once I was like 13, we started looking alike. Me and my brother started looking like all the way alike. Like we were looking like my dad at a certain phase in his life at the same time. And then like we get it nonstop. And then with my beard and stuff, my brother, he don't have all of this, but my dad does. My dad has a soul patch like me. So when you see my dad and me in some of those pictures, I look like my dad when my dad was, at 40 and stuff. So it's crazy how that works. And when I was like 12, my oldest brother, we had to it was weird. It was weird. Yeah, we look alike. We'll go to places and like if I shave everything off here, if I shave off everything and me and my brother are standing next to each other, people will walk by and do a double take. We get it all the time. But we're 4 years apart, people. But we are a product of the same parents. Okay? We have the same parents. So when your parents loved each other, you know what I'm saying? Your kids look alike. You know what I'm saying? Your kids look alike. You know what I'm saying? And the offspring, the grandkids, they all, the grandkids look alike. So it is what it is. Thank you.
Thunder wrote, Robert, even Flex supports you during these trying times.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm saying thank you to all. I'm saying thank you to all who has shown support. All the energy. I collect all the energy. All the energy, it comes in and I feel it all. I had a couple of crying moments yesterday. I'm probably gonna have another one. Every time I watch that video that I did, I can't help it. I can't help it. I'm gonna have a few more. I'm just happy enough that I'm not having them on camera as much anymore. So I can get through some things and I can kind of do it, in private time and things like that. But sometimes when you're talking about your mom, you'll break down. G, you only got one of them, man. You'll break down. I'm sorry. I'll put up a poll in my community on a scale from 1 to 5. How much do you love your mom? I knew we were going to get percentages from all over the place, but obviously a 5 out of 5 was up there. But you never know the situations that people have with their parents, and that's why I put that poll up there, to see what was going to come. Why is your relationship with your mom a 1? Why is it not a 5? Why is it a 2? You never know these things, but those things are conversation starters for live streams and things like that to bring great content out. And then when you're doing that stuff, it can be a great release session for some people.
Jaded writes, that's good that they took it back. I couldn't believe someone would hit thumbs down on that. Yeah,
Yeah, it like it was instant too. It was like they came out right when right within the first like 20 minutes. I went to go and check, and I was like, dang. Now, you know when people say, you know, you can't see who leaves thumbs down. They took that away from YouTube. People, I'm showing you guys. Just go to your YouTube studio, go on the desktop, or go to the studio on your studio on the app. All you do is click it. You go to engagement, go down to look at your overall channel history for your likes, and look at that video average. You click on that video, and it will give you all the info right there, the thumbs up and the thumbs down. You can see them all.
And then he also wrote, I thought that was you on the far right. Then I seen that you were on the far left.
Yeah.
And Thunder wrote, it's manly to cry when warranted.
Hey, you got to get it out, man. You got to get it out. A lot of you dudes, if you ain't had no chance to shed no tears, I'm not telling you to purposely go break one of your favorite things or make something happen just so you start crying. But you know, when certain things hit, don't be afraid, G. Don't be afraid. I think I've been on camera. I think I've been on my camera. See, the one thing about me, the people that watch my channel, you're getting all of me and the real me. You're getting the whole me fully. You are getting me. They have seen me get mad and go off in rants. They've seen me get mad at people, kick people off, do this. They've seen me argue with people. They've seen me have emotional spots. They've seen me cry. They've seen my nephew's funeral on here. They've seen my mom's funeral on here. They've seen so much stuff that I give it to them like that. And you go get the real. If I got a few tears might come out. When I had to interview with Roy, I was so hurt. The fact that, you know, at that point, Roy was buying into some of the stuff, and my eyes was watery for a little bit, G. They was watery because I was like, what the hell going on? You know, Revolution and I had a little rift. My eyes was watery, man, because I was like, what the hell, man? We had something going on that happened, you know, a while ago, and you know what I'm saying? And I was like, what? So, you know, you'll get that when you are watching my channel. I am not afraid to DMX at all. I have learned that if you don't get it out, it won't come out. When my son passed over on Facebook, when it happened right then and there, I went ahead on Facebook. I went live, and that was my first Facebook account. That one got hacked and they shut it down, man. That had so many people from my past, churches and all that stuff on it, man. That video went out, and it went out to, I think, like 20,000 people in about like 2 minutes. And all these people were watching it live and were watching. And, you know, that was the only way I can talk to everybody. My son was loved by everybody. He was always in my videos. My clients knew him and all the other stuff. So I had to, for people out of state and stuff, because it happened, I had to just let everybody know at one time. And when I released that, if I didn't release that, I don't know what would have happened if I was not able to release it like that. And I would have held that in. Something bad might have happened.
Yes, I believe crying is part of the healing process. TFT wrote,
TFT.
Can't be afraid to show emotions. It's a part of who we are.
Yeah. And people, you just don't have emotions in sports. You know, you have emotions all the time. You have different sets of emotions. If you have kids, with different kids that you have, you know, your relationship with one kid may be different. It might be the same, but it's different. So you have different emotions there. For your mom, your dad, you know, like there's different emotions there, and don't hide them, man. Look, I'm gonna tell you this. Luckily, able to talk to my mom and stuff like that. My mom would use me to say, well, you know, she would say, Robbie, what does this mean? And I would tell her the medical stuff, and she was saying, okay, you know, because they were telling me this, but and you just said that. So my mom used to use me as you know, someone to get the information from and to do all that stuff. So I always had the ability to talk to my mom and say things, you know, and discuss things. There were times when I had to tell my mom no and stuff like that, and I was able to do that. So if you guys got a mom, you got a parent out there, don't be afraid to share all your emotions and be who you are with them, because it's gonna come to a point in time to where You know, you're not going to have that parent with you. There's a lot of parents out there, when they pass or when a child passes, they say, I wish I could go back and have that relationship I want to have with my parent or my child, or even it could be a friend, a friendship. So while the people are able to be around you and you can still communicate, you can just go on FaceTime. You can do that on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. You can do it on Samsung. You can do it on Apple. You can do it on the Windows phone. You can do it with Text Now. You can do it with any of the online where you just need a Wi-Fi to voice chat someone. You can do that. And I strongly suggest that if there are some patchy things that you would like to clear up with some people, I would say just go out there and just shoot your shot and try to do it, man. Because when you think about a person and you say, man, I'm about to go back to this area, see if so-and-so is there, and then you head over there and so-and-so is gone, they passed, you're gonna start thinking, man, I didn't even get a chance to rekindle, to fix that beef that we had, or any of that. So while the people are alive, people, it's okay to joke with people and do all that other stuff, but you know, when they say give someone their flowers, you know, it's not cliche, and it's something that should not be said because someone passes away and then your emotions are all the way enlightened and heightened. Give people their flowers, man. Instead of hating on somebody, be like, man, you suck, or woo woo, do all that stuff. Be like, man, look, I saw that video you did, G. Nice video, man. Nice video. I don't know what you did on that one part, but that was hard. The transition, the lighting, I don't know what you did. I like that, man. Hey, whenever you got a chance, let me go ahead and crack your brain on that. Let me know how you did that. Show some love on that. You know what I mean? Hey, man, you walking by. Hey, man. Hey, nice car, man. What year is that? I thought it was an 84. What year is that? No, man, it's an 87. I said, man, you killing with that grill. Man, I just got that grill in there last week. You the first one to notice it. Just show a little bit of love like that. Show a little bit of love. Look, go into the restaurant that you are picking up from. Just walk in and check in, and when they say, all right, we're working on it, just say, okay, I was just checking in, and just step to the side. They may not say nothing to you right then and there, but chances are, while they working, they go look back and then be like, hey, was someone being nice to us? Yeah, because they just ain't used to it like that. Show them some love, and you go get love when you go back to these places, man. Show some love. Look, when you doing these deliveries and you going to do a shopping order and you know you finna go into a single door like a CVS and somebody old finna come up with a walker or a cane, let them go in the door first, man. Show them some love. Show them some love. That's all you got to do is show them some love. Show them some love. Let them know everything is all right. Show them some love. They're going to show you some love back. You may have to drop off a prescription to their house or something, and they may be the one giving you that $20 tip because they remember you. You got your picture up there smiling like this. You know, doing that. Doing all of that. So, people, hopefully you guys were entertained with this live. It was about being documented, being doxxed. I also went into a little hypothetical I was thinking about that could be playing out in front of our eyes. I did that, went into that, then went into dialogue with the chats, did all of that, answered some questions there, and then went into thank yous to my mom, and then went into you know, giving people some love. If you like this live stream, people, go ahead, give some thumbs up, do it, share it out. What's up, Hulk Smash? Go ahead and share it on out. Do what you gotta do. And by the way, every week it lets you know how many shares you can get on your weekly analytics, people. This past week, there was like 170 something shares. So hopefully this week, with all these videos I'm putting up, that I've been putting up and getting these views, hopefully they'll be able to be shared over at least 300 to 400 times, people. There's always a way, people. You're watching Hot Facts with Robert Reese. Give love, give thanks, congratulate people. We out of here like Chuck Woolery in 2 and 2. See you guys later.